I end up quitting because I know, oh my gosh, if I don't quit, I'm literally going to fall into sin. I knew it. I could feel it. When Paul says you better run from sexual temptation, he ain't lying. He's telling the truth. You better run. And I remember sharing with my small group at the time I was in. I'm still in school, but I was in school last year as a first year. And I remember sharing with my small group, hey, this is what's going on. I need to quit my job. Like, I know I need to quit my job. My flesh is thriving and my spirit is not. And I need to leave. And I remember even sharing it with them. It was so hard, but they were amazing. They prayed for me. It was amazing. They held me accountable. They sure did. They sure asked me if I had put in my 2 weeks for every single day, which I'm grateful for now. But I remember I put in my 2 weeks, and it was my last day working at this restaurant. And I remember the two girls plus another one, but the two girls that I was really struggling with the most, they were like, for your last day, let's go to gosh. For your last day, let's go celebrate at IHOP, okay? Mind you, we get off at like 11. This would be at like 11:30, and they're like, for your last day, we're going to take you out. We're going to celebrate at IHOP. And I was like, okay, dumb, right? No, okay? If you are in my situation right now, don't go to IHOP. Don't go do the hangout. But I end up saying yes because my flesh was leading. And so I end up saying yes. Okay, well, mind you, one of the girls that I was struggling with, who was trying to pursue me, this one was more than the other. She was going in, and she was meeting us there, and she didn't have anyone to take her home. Oh my gosh, guys, you already know this is going so dumb. And I remember, so we go to IHOP, and afterwards she needs someone to take her home, and I'm dumb. And you know what I say? I say, I'll take you home. So silly, right? So anyways, we get in this car, my car, and I end up taking her home. And then we end up sitting, and this is a rule of thumb for anybody. I feel like a boundary. I mean, for me, even when I start to date, even if you're a man, we are not going to sit in the car and talk late at night. No, that can't be a thing. Something about a car at night is just so, I don't know what it is. But we're sitting in the car, and it's late at night, and we start talking. She starts trying to woo me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can feel what's happening. And she says one thing, and I felt like the whole world froze. I kid you not. I literally, I wish I could describe what happened, but she says this one thing, and she basically says, I feel like you flirt with me. This is what she said. And I feel like the whole world stops. And I literally feel, I could seriously cry right now. I could literally feel everything stop, and I see two crossroads. Like, I'm either going to sin right now, or I'm going to choose righteousness. I'm going to choose the Lord. And it was like the longest pause of my whole entire life. I'm not even kidding. And she says this to me, and I look at her, and I say, dude, you're like my sister. And if you want to kill the vibe, go ahead and use that. And I said, dude, you're like my sister. And it was like, wah, wah, wah.